Hello, my name is Maria. This is my follow-up video to my first video that I posted at the end of last year. It's titled Wisdom Tooth Removal, so for anybody who's soon to have that done and wants any tips or just see people's different experiences, I will be talking about that. But this is also based on my first video, which was about double jaw surgery. So a mini recap on that one. I was suggested last year to have double jaw surgery. I've always had an underbite. I didn't think it was that bad. So my first video was me just really thinking, do I need it all done? Is it really worth it? But looking at my bite, especially recently, I've noticed that maybe it's the best way to move forward. I'm also having a lot of neck and right on the base of the neck and shoulder blade issues. So, and I've been told that can be due to the strain of the incorrect bite that I have. So I have had braces before. I've had a palate expander, etc. But it just didn't work out for me as a kid. I didn't follow orders. I didn't like my dentist. My dentist didn't like kids. So it was really generally a bad combo. So I must point out, for people, I live in Spain, so the double jaw surgery is free on the national health. The dentistry itself I have to pay for, but the surgery, the main surgery, is done free on the national health, which is a golden ticket, and another reason why I thought maybe I really ought to go through with it. So I'm going to show you the bite very quickly for those who haven't seen my first video. Not nice. All crooked. And this side. So as you can tell, not great. Up front it's not that bad, but it's not great. I do have a slight speech impediment at times because of the bite. But the one that the bite, or where I've seen it recently where I think, gee, that is not a good bite, is actually from this angle. As you can see, it is horribly just all out of place. It's you know, I can stick my tongue out and stuff. It's not great. So hence why I'm moving forward. So step number one, and this is what I was saying and why I've labeled it wisdom tooth removal, is step number one. I needed to have that done to create space for the brackets. I'm going to have brackets, braces, top and bottom, and they had to create space. And my top jaw is really quite small and narrow, so I had 3 wisdom teeth there, and there, a little one here and 2 main ones here. Luckily, they were all out. They never caused me any problems at all, but they need to be whipped out to create the space. So, going straight with my experience with wisdom tooth removal. I had mine done in hospital, surgically removed, because I said to them that if you're going to take out all 3 wisdom teeth, I'm not going to go one by one. I want you to take all 3 out. And if you're going to do that, I want it to be done in hospital, and you knock me right out. I know some people freak out with being put to sleep and stuff. Personally, me, I was quite ill that week, so I kind of got there and I was just like, give me everything you got, because I really wanted to sleep well, and they did a really good job, to be quite honest. The only thing that sucked is they did not sew the holes shut. So for the first 2 weeks, I was really freaking out that I had dry socket and it was infected, but I did look it up, symptoms for that: bad breath, bad taste, shooting pain to the ears or to the cheek area, bone area. Didn't have any of that. It's just taking a very long time, and I've read that it can take from 6 weeks to I don't know how many months. I had mine done, taken out on the 4th of March, and now it is the 18th of April, and they're still not fully closed at all. So, patience is a big thing. The other thing I want to point out is, because it was done surgically in hospital, and you're asleep, and they have to stick a tube down you so that you can breathe, etc., while they do it all. they obviously widen and open your mouth right open. And it took, I think, about 2 to 3 weeks before I could really yawn wide open again. And I kind of freaked out for a little bit. I'm a bit of a nervous Nelly. So, I really thought maybe they'd slightly moved it by accident. I don't know, that I wasn't going to be able to open my jaw any more properly. But no, I have full range of motion, so again, patience. But here are some tips for those who are going to have it done. If it's within the gum, be prepared to have the swelling. I was very lucky because they were out. I had very minimal swelling. However, I did go prepared with taking ice packs with me. I bought one of those things that you wrap around your head that holds them both there. I took that with me. I put the ice packs in the freezer and took them out just before we left, put them in a cold bag and had them there just to get the ball rolling. So that as soon as I left the day surgery, I would put it on. But I didn't actually do that. I didn't put it on until I got home, really. So, and I was very lucky. No real major swelling, but I think that's because they were already out. If they're in the gum, prepare yourself for that swelling. So ice packs. Second, patience with the recovery. Most important for me, warm salt water. Rinse, rinse, rinse. And if you've been left with the gaps open, syringe. That was for me, definitely the main thing. Syringe, warm salt water, swirl a bit. But you can't do any of that for at least the first 24 hours. So don't do that. And no mouthwash either, because it's too strong for those areas. So those are my recommendations at the moment from what I can think of. I took 3 to 4 days off from work. I'm a teaching assistant, so talking is my main thing. And yeah, when I went back to work, I noticed after 15-20 minutes these areas would get really quite irritated, just ached. And so I did take salt with me to work. I did take my medication to work. It was generally like more discomfort, not actual like throbbing pain, but just general discomfort. So that is what I can suggest for anybody who's about to get wisdom teeth out. A lot of people get it done just in the dentist, general anesthetic. But like I said, they were going to take all 3 of mine out, and I was just like, you knock me right out. I don't want to see or hear or know anything of what's going on. Just, done and dusted. Soft foods as well. Ice cream, yeah, pasta and stuff. But to be quite honest with you, even those kind of things, or pasta, for example, I struggled with. Rice, don't go there. It gets stuck straight away. Soup, tepid soup, because they definitely told me no hot food for the first 2 days. So it had to be ice cream or tepid, soups. So yeah, get those things ready for yourself. And yeah, those are my suggestions for wisdom teeth removal, more so, I guess, surgically removed in hospital. So that's that for wisdom teeth removal. And now with the double jaw surgery, I'm moving forward with that. So obviously step 1 has been done. And on Monday, 1 week from now, 25th, Monday, 25th of April, I'm finally going to have the full metal mouth, top and bottom. I want to try and talk to them about palate expander. Because I want to try and avoid SAPI. Is it the SAPI? SAPE? I'm not quite sure. SAPE sounds like a posh version of saying SAPI. Maybe, I'm not sure. SARPE. I don't even know what the acronym stands for. I just know what it is, which is the horrible surgical procedure of widening your palate surgically by cutting it in half. And I really don't want to go through with that. I really would like to try with the palate expander, but we shall see what she says to me. So yeah, that is my next step. Yeah, I'm nervous about it, but I think I'm mentally pretty much preparing myself for it all. And yeah, so with that said and done, I will come back with the third video after having that all put into place. I'm a little bit concerned about the gaps still here, but hey, well, I can't wait for that long to get it all done. So fingers crossed, hope everything goes okay, and I will fill you guys in with my experience with braces finally on. So I hope I've managed to help anybody with wisdom tooth removal, doubts or worries or thoughts or whatever. And yeah, any comments or questions or whatever, please drop them down below in the comment section. So wherever you are, hope everybody's doing well, and yeah, catch you in the third video. Bye bye for now.